Steve Bowers and
Cassandra Fuller.
Welcome you to 6 in the City. We have a pageant in town.
We do have
We
a
got people
pageant
rehearsing and dancing outside the studio.
I know. I was hoping they'd go, woo, after we said who we were. But the timing was just a little off.
Well, it's a busy, busy time. Great time in this city. $4 million impact this pageant has on our community and our economy. That's according to the Lori Nunnery County Commission meeting today. So we're going to be talking to Allison coming up, right?
That's right. Great to have the pageant here.
All right. So here we go. So what we got coming up?
Oh, my gosh. Well, we're going to be talking with Allison DeMarcus. She is with the Miss Volunteer America and the Miss Tennessee Volunteer Pageants that are both here in Jackson. We're going to
She didn't have anything else to do, so she died. Let's do two pageants.
One is not enough.
Yeah, no, one's not enough. I just got three, right?
Well, probably four, I think, isn't it?
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, okay. The little misses, you know.
Hang on. It'll be a pageant every week.
I know it. Dan Brooks and Brooke Shaw are here because they're going to be talking about the largest flag retirement here in Jackson-Madison County. It's coming up June 24th at the Providence House. Beth Ann Simpson is here. She's the director of Jackson Downtown Development. She's going to be talking about what's going to be going on. I think Food Truck Fridays are coming back, so we'll hear more about that. Melinda Reed is here. She is with Lifeline Blood Services. We're going to be talking about, I think they have a car to give away, but I'm not 100% sure.
We got an All-American blood drive or something coming up.
Something like that.
Something there.
And then Haley Waldridge and Beth Kaufman are here. They are both with the Community Foundation of West Tennessee,
They're going to explain all that.
Newly formed. We're going to find out about that. And then the Jackson
If you have one foundation, how about having two?
That's right. One is not enough.
One's not enough. That's right.
So they'll be talking about the 2023 Jackson Awards and the charity gala that's coming up. And our entertainment?
The Jukes.
The Jukes, that's right.
Plus Go Vols. I got my...
I know, I hate we didn't coordinate, but I really like your attire today.
Okay, well, anyway, we'll see how that goes. We're going to do all of that, so stay right where you are, because this is 6 in the City.
Hi, I'm here to ask the people of Jackson to be a part of a groundbreaking program, 4 Minute City.
Every minute you don't get help after sudden cardiac arrest, your chance of survival decreases by 10%.
That's why Friends of Heart and the Jackson Fire Department have created a care team.
A group of everyday citizens trained, equipped, and ready to save lives in our community.
Please call this number or visit our website.
Together, we can save lives.
Experience something new with View It Video on Demand. Now you can preview and rent movies with your remote. Press the TiVo button to go to the home screen. Select View It on Demand to get started. Browse new movie releases and events. Select what you want to watch, then rent. There's even free stuff. You'll find karaoke songs, fun screensaver for your TV, videos for the kids, and more. Experience more with TiVo and View It Video on Demand.
When I first saw Turtle, my heart was full. Now I'm anything but lonely.
We had this deep connection, this heart connection.
He just wants to be close to you and part of your life.
Every day with Turtle is a perfect day.
When I'm holding her, it makes me feel calmer.
I think everything he does shows how much he loves us.
When we adopt a shelter pet, we discover they're a little bit of a lot of things.
But they're all pure love.
Welcome back to 6 in the City. We're honored to have Allison DeMarcus with us. She was our very first co-host on our very first show.
Things have changed quite a bit.
Changed her life. She went to CMT and everything else.
You did. You helped me so much, Steve. I'm not joking. You're joking, but I'm not. You were very helpful, and I appreciate you so much.
We appreciate you working with us. Who thought we'd been here all these years later?
I know, right?
But that's Allison is the, well, anyway, we've got the Miss Volunteer America pageant in town this week with contestants from every state plus District of Columbia. So.
Yes, so we have all 50 states. We have Miss District of Columbia volunteer here. We have 44 princesses, and back in March we did our teen pageant. Right. So this is our second national event here for the year, and I'm really excited that we've got every single state represented this year in year 2.
All right. Yep. What is the history of this, Allison? I mean, to do a national pageant, it had its own evolution out there.
Yes, you know, all of the people who were within the Miss Tennessee leadership from here in Jackson, the late Tom Hensley and Jimmy Exum, my mom, myself, we all wanted to continue doing the things that we were doing for young women. It felt like that the program had value and worth to it. And so that's when we started Miss Tennessee Volunteer. And I had so many other states at that time reaching out to me saying, hey, we want to do the same thing, that it just organically grew from there. So it's so funny, all of these states, as I've been talking to them and finding state directors, whether it's in New Hampshire or California, will say, so you're going to have the national pageant in Nashville, of course. And I'm like, you can fly into Nashville, and then you're going to drive west 2 hours to my hometown of Jackson, and I cannot wait for you to be there.
That's right.
So, you know, because I love this community. It supports the program, and I love sharing my hometown with all of these people. The people from Hawaii and Alaska have been here almost a week already, and and they'll be here through.
So it's working here. They like it here then.
They love it. Last year, because you never know, I think it's great, but I love everybody here in Jackson, so I think everything about Jackson is great. And I had several of the directors raise their hand and say, could we just claim this as our forever home? And I said, as long as I can keep everybody in the city involved and have the support of the city, it would be a dream for me, of course.
Well, we're so glad you've kept it here in Jackson.
Thanks.
So it's a great thing for Jackson and for our economy here.
Yeah, it certainly is. All right, so what's made it work here? Yeah.
The people who are involved, who truly care about these young women. We have so many volunteers, and we have so many people who've been involved in the rich tradition of pageantry in Jackson, some of them since it first began, and a lot of them since they were quite young themselves. And my kids have grown up here. My daughter started before she was actually eligible to be a princess in the Little Princess Mentoring Program, and now she's leading the princesses this year with my niece Ava, and so that means we've been here too long.
Oh, well, it's a great thing.
And I've got my son. I'm making him sing in the production this year.
Okay. Oh, wow.
Making him sing.
Yeah. Get out of my way.
I'm actually going to bribe him because he has since told me that he was going to need a payment. I said, buddy, this is a scholarship program. This is not a for-profit thing.
This is going to be a learning moment.
That's right. So I'm sure he's going to talk his Mimi into something before it's all over. But
of course, that's what Mimis are for.
Well, actually, the other organization obviously has a pageant, but they downplay it. It's you know, it's not to Chris, everybody's got their own direction, whatever.
There's a place for everything.
But then you're unashamed that this is a pageant
It is what it is, and that's okay. If you don't like it, then maybe we're not for you. No problem. But I always felt like if you start apologizing for who you are, if you truly do have substance involved in the program, someone may just not understand all the elements and layers to it, then there's nothing to apologize for, because once you do that, it's such a slippery slope. So we do the things that we do and hope to attract outstanding young women. We've got young women on our stage this week from Harvard, MIT. They're in law schools across the country. They're med students. It's insane if you read their academic bios. It's really, really an impressive group, and I'm just so happy that they're all here and that they want to participate, since it is new and we are building and growing. And last year, in the inaugural year, we had 47 state title holders, and we have the 51 here this year, so
just continuing
it's
to
great.
grow.
Young women are here from every state in this country. It's the Miss Volunteer America pageant. We'll continue this conversation with Allison DeMarcus on this Six in the City.
With EPlus broadband and Watch TV everywhere, you can now take your TV on the go. Just visit WatchTVEverywhere.com to sign up. Then you're all set to catch your favorite shows, movies, and sports wherever and whenever you want on any internet-connected device. Choose from our growing selection of networks from your cable package at no extra charge. Visit WatchTVEverywhere.com to learn more. It's easy to sign up for EPlus Broadband's TV Everywhere.
Want to receive account information via text? When you enroll in JA Alerts, you can. Text to get a bill bounce, due date, set a payment extension, receive an outage notification. Reply to report an electric outage. Text JOIN, J-O-I-N, text JOIN to 53248, 53248. Cell phone number must be current and attached to your JA account. Visit jaxenergy.com/textalerts for more information.
Here at the Emergency Operations Center, we rely on EPlus broadband fiber network to better serve Madison County. With high-speed internet, we track storms and natural disasters in real time. Also, fiber internet gives us the speed to host training classes preparing responders from all over the county and state. The phone system allows us flexibility to stay in contact and make conference calls with both in and out of the office with local, state, and federal agencies. Connectivity is an important part of emergency management.
Allison DeMarcus is with us, and she's the director, coordinator, owner, you all of the above, I guess,
She
of the Miss
is.
Volunteer America.
She just
does
is
this pageant's in our
Miss
city this
Volunteer
week. It'll
America.
start at the Carl Perkins Civic Center Wednesday night, go through Saturday night. We'll be carried at EPlus TV6. We hope you'll come to the Civic Center and to watch these young ladies from 50 states and also from the District of Columbia. So we have 51 national contestants. So they range in age from 18 to 26.
That's correct.
Okay, and then they're in graduate school and are heading to graduate school, some of them are.
Some of them are fresh out of high school, headed to college. Some are recent college graduates, and some are doctoral students, graduate students, law school students, that sort of thing.
Now, I know we've talked about before, too, a lot of these contestants are not first-time contestants. They're multiple-time contestants. So how many this year are coming into it brand new, first time, haven't participated?
It's the first time that they could ever participate at the national level.
I got you.
So you can only come to nationals once, but they may have competed at the state level multiple times.
All right, so one
Yes.
time in the national pageant.
One time.
One time, okay. All right, wow, interesting stuff. All right. Where do you want this to go?
I hope that we can continue to build. I have about 10 states that are at large where there is not an actual physical pageant like we have here in Jackson for Tennessee Volunteer. So I'm working on building those and just want to continue to build the scholarship opportunities that I can provide young women. And I appreciate the businesses here in Jackson who've already been helping establish that so that it is something that will be exciting and helpful to these young women to make them want to participate and want to continue to grow that so that we are giving enough scholarship money that it truly impacts the rest of their life and the fact that they can complete or start working toward their next degree that they really need. And our national winner's now debt-free from all of her college loans, so that's exciting and is able to...
It's going to be a great feeling to have that, be debt-free from college loans.
Yes, yes, a nice
You said
way
the
to
winner
start
last
out.
year is now living in Tennessee. She's moved from Utah.
Yeah, she moved from Mapleton, Utah to Nashville, and Jackson's her second home now, too.
Okay.
So she's loved it here, and it feels like she's such a part of this community, and everybody here has really embraced her and been so kind.
Now, coming up in July is the Miss Tennessee Volunteer Pageant, correct?
So the young lady who competes with us this week, she will crown the next Tennessee volunteer who will then come to next year's national pageant. So we hope she wins the whole thing, of course.
Of course, of course.
And but if she were not to, she's still Miss Tennessee Volunteer, and then we'll go to the state pageant in July and crown the successor who will then come to our nationals next year.
And then the national, is it where the national winner, does she go on to Miss America?
She is it.
She is
This
it.
is
Okay.
it. She is.
She carries it. She's like, I'm done.
That's right.
It's me. I am the queen.
That's right. She puts a pin in it and it's over.
Okay, that's great.
Also, when you've gone out, you had to start this from scratch. When you go out and talk to people about this, building state pageant organizations, that's not a gimme out there.
It's not an easy sell, Steve, for
Well,
sure.
when I start saying, you're going to do one now, and how many of you have? Well, we're starting our first one. You had to start this from scratch.
We did, and it's been a labor of love. It has been an arduous process, and it's been a slow building process, but I knew that we needed to seek out the right people to establish the program because that's why it worked here in Jackson, because it was located in the right city. The right people were in charge of it, and young women were attracted to that experience. And so we may have to start out smaller than other established programs that have been around for decades, but I've always talked to these people who are our directors and said, even if you start out small, if you treat these young women right, and we do right by them, they will eventually come. It may take us a couple of years, and sure enough, it's been really fun because a lot of our state pageants are now entering their third state pageant season.
Oh, wow.
So they will all be crowning their third year to come to our third national in 24. Okay. And so it's fun to see the growth there and how many young women are now reaching out versus them reaching out for contestants. The contestants are reaching out, and we've had a lot of inquiries just from social media. This week with the girls going to Hub City Brewery on Sunday night. We went to the Ned Sunday afternoon for an opening ceremonies and different things that we've been doing. We're trying to always showcase Visit Jackson TN, and they hear about it, see us online on the socials, and will message us and say, we want more information. I live in Illinois. I live in North Carolina, that sort of thing.
Exciting. Contestants from 50 states plus the District of Columbia. It is a true national pageant, and we're delighted that it's in Jackson, Tennessee. It's here because of Allison DeMar. You know, it doesn't matter to me, but is Jay going to be here?
He has to be here. It's a marital requirement.
Okay, that's it. All right, so you want him here. I didn't know.
Her son and daughter are here,
Yeah,
so
well, yeah, I know
he
that.
might as well be here.
I didn't know if he was just cabbaging in, and I said, I really don't have to have you here. I didn't know. You know, I mean, if you want to, you know, just stay out of my way.
He knows that it's a requirement.
Okay,
he
good
didn't
deal.
even ask.
Okay. It's a delight to see you.
It is. It's so great to have you.
Thrilled this pageant in the city. Once again, if you missed it earlier, the county commission was informed that Lori Nunnery with Visit Jackson TN said it's a $4 million impact on this city. And it's an amazing thing. We got these contestants and national publicity, all because of you. We appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
So good to see you. You too. We got other things to talk about. We'll start next on this Six in the City.
We're going to sing a little a cappella music for you today. Our first song that we're going to do for you is Crazy Little Thing Called Love. You know, I always thought that Dwight Yoakam did this song originally, but it was originally Queen. We're going to do it for you now, a little a cappella. Here we go. This thing called love, I just can't handle it. This thing called love, I must get around to it. I ain't ready. Crazy little thing called love. This thing called love, I lay crying like a baby all night. It swings, it jives, it shakes all over like a jellyfish. I kinda like it. Crazy little thing called love. There goes my baby, baby. Well, she knows how to rock and roll. She drives me crazy, crazy. She gives me hot cold fever, then she leaves me in a cuckoo sweat. You gotta be cool, relax. I get hit, get on my tracks, take a back seat, hitchhike, take a long ride on my motorbike until I'm ready. Crazy little thing called love. This thing I call love. I just can't handle it. This thing I call love. I must get around to it. Crazy little thing called love. Crazy little thing called love. Yeah. A crazy little thing called love. Oh yeah. A crazy little thing called love. Yeah. A crazy little thing called love. One more time. A crazy little thing called love.
Donating blood is safe, easy, and in less than an hour, you can save up to 3 lives. If you've donated with us before, thank you. We can't wait to see you again. If you've never donated before, now is the time. Give blood at Lifeline Blood Services today.
System Operational Achievement Recognition, the SOAR Award, is the American Public Gas Association's recognition for excellence in a natural gas utility. The award covers employee safety, system improvement, system integrity, workforce development. There are over 700 APGA members. In 2022, 14 of those systems received a SOAR Award. With the top-level gold SOAR Award, only one system, the Natural Gas Division of the Jackson Energy Authority. Being an industry leader is all a part of JEA today.
I don't remember how it started. Our back and forth. It always came back. Dad! You probably don't remember what you told me.
That was perfect.
But I heard every word.
Every 2 seconds, someone in the U.S. needs blood. Lifeline Blood Services provides blood to 17 hospitals and 12 air-vac services in 20 counties. To make your donation, you can come to one of our 2 locations today.
Welcome back to 6 in the City. We have Brooks and Brooks with us.
That's right.
Dan Brooks and Brooks Shaw. So Brooks squared here.
Mr. Brooks and Mr. Brooks.
Mr. Brooks and Mr. Brooks.
That's right.
And we got a special thing coming. It's good to see you both.
It is good to have you guys.
Good to be
with
here.
us. And we got a special event coming up this Saturday, June the 24th. They'll start at 10. It's going to be at the Providence House at the Casey Jones Village. And so what are we doing this coming Saturday?
We're going to have a flag retirement ceremony that Dan has been really instrumental in helping us plan. He told me earlier he's planned over 50 flag retirement ceremonies.
Okay.
And just gotten really involved. And so this is going to be the biggest one since COVID that we know of. A lot of great events like this just didn't happen for 2 and 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
And so we're glad to be kind of the first one back in the Jackson community.
Well, what are we going to see happen at the flag ceremony, Dan?
Well, we've been working on this for a couple months, and what we're going to do is we're going to retire quite a few flags. We're still collecting them at this point, but what we do in a flag retirement is we take the worn, the tattered, and the faded flags, and we retire them in a fire. And that's the way that we show our reverence and our respect for our American flag. And after we retire those flags, there'll be ashes left, and those ashes will be buried, and we will say a prayer over the ashes. And at some point in time, we're going to have an actual stone placed in that location at the Providence House, recognizing June the 24th, the day that we did the Retired Flag Day.
Okay.
And we have a lot of things going on with this event. Steve, you're going to be our MC for the day. We have a gentleman by the name of Jack Claiborne, who comes from the Humboldt Veterans Home. He's 95 years old, and he's a World War II veteran, and he was in D-Day and the D-Day landing. He will place the first flag on the fire that day and share a little bit about his story. Mayor Conger has done a proclamation for the day honoring June the 24th as Retired Flag Day. We also have a flag being flown in Washington, D.C. that will honor our June 24th event. And then the last time we were here, I told you there was something I couldn't share with you. Well, today we're going to share it.
You're going to tell us.
All of the flags that we're gathering, and there's going to be hundreds of them, we're going to put those in a hearse. And Bob Arrington is going to have that driven through the city with the police escort and delivered to the Providence House, so we are ready for the flag retirement.
Now you said collecting flags, so anybody can have a flag at this ceremony, right?
There's a few places that they can be delivered. That information can be found on our Facebook page, Brooks Shaw's Old Country Store, and they can, I think we'll be picking up all the flags Thursday morning. So between now and then, if anybody's got anything worn, tattered, torn, anything like that should be disposed of in the proper way.
How did this protocol start? Is this being the proper way to dispose of flags?
It's part of the flag code, so it's been there for many, many years. I first saw a flag retirement in 2005. I was so impressed by it that I started researching, and as I researched, I realized that there's a lot about the U.S. flag that people don't know. So not only do I do the retirements, but I also do flag presentations to share about the history of our flag, because a lot of people do not know. Old, young, do not know about our flag. Nothing is by accident with our flag. Everything is by design.
We were the state that messed it up. We became the 16th state. They finally realized maybe a stripe for every state is not going to work long term, right?
Well, you know, at one time there were 15 stripes on the flag. And that
we
was
came
for
along
Kentucky and
16th
Vermont,
state,
and then they moved it back to 13.
13, yeah, because
the original
Tennessee
colonies.
came in, it's like, we're probably going to have some more. How did this appeal to you? Why put it?
You know, we love doing events at the store, and we're getting more and more into that. I have a person now, all they do 40 hours a week is plan events that happen at the store and in the village. And so this came up as, you know, we needed something interesting to do, and for me personally, there's a big disconnect between Dan's generation and mine and the younger generation of, you know, civic duty and patriotism. And so I look for ways of how can we have an impact on people my age and younger. So we want this to be a family event, so bring out older elementary, middle school kids that are just starting to learn about U.S. history, see a cool event, hear from a guy that was on the beaches at Omaha. You know, I mean,
he is history.
He is history.
Yes,
We're really, really glad to have
This will start at 10 o'clock. You recommend people get there early. Where do people need to park?
Yeah, people will be able to drive straight down Casey Jones Lane. There will be Boy Scouts there to assist with parking.
They'll just
there'll
guide
be parking
you in,
back there, and they'll assist with seating. And we have, like Dan said, Jackson's premier MC is going to be taking care of our event with Steve Bowers.
All right. We appreciate being included in this. It's good to see you both.
It is.
Yeah,
Good to have
this is
you
going to be
guys.
Saturday morning, the 24th will be at 10. We get there early, and let's get set and ready to go.
Anytime between 9:30 before 10.
10, okay. We'll be ready to go. It's good to see you both.
It
good
is.
to see
Good
you
to have
too.
you guys.
We're going to go back to the main stage. I think this is from the video archives, right?
I think it is. It's
Still great.
the Jukes.
The Jukes.
Hey everybody, watching on TV today. We're so glad you have joined us today. Thank you so much. And we are the Jukes. We're going to do a little a cappella music for you. A lot of our shows, we actually start with a song. We thought it would be fun to do it for you today. I can't remember the origins of this song because I never introduced it. So I don't know. I can't remember. We're going to do it for you anyway. Boz is going to sing the lead. It's called Get Ready. Here we go.
You know I never met a girl that makes me feel the way that you do. Whenever I'm asked to makes my dreams real, I tell them you do. Tweedledee, tweedledee-dum, look out baby, 'cause here I come. I'm bringing you a love true, so get ready, get ready. I'm gonna make sweet love to you, so get ready, get ready. 'Cause here I come. Here I come. Get ready, 'cause here I come. You wanna play hide and seek with love? Let me remind you. Loving you're gonna miss the time it takes to find you. Fee, fi, fo, fum. Well, look out, baby, 'cause here I come. Well, I'm bringing you love is true, so get ready, get ready. Gonna make sweet love to you, so get ready, get ready. Get ready, 'cause here I come. Get ready, 'cause here I come. Ba, 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 ba. Ba 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 da ba da ba do 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 do. Get ready now. Get ready, get ready. Gonna make sweet love to you, so get ready, get ready. Get ready, 'cause here I come. Get ready, 'cause here I come. If all my friends should want me to, I'll make them understand. I'll take it to you before they do, 'cause that's the way I planned it. Fee, fi, fo, fum. Look out, baby, 'cause here I come. I'm bringing you love is true, so get ready, get ready. I'm gonna make sweet love to you, so get ready, get ready. 'Cause here I come. Get ready, 'cause here I come. Get ready, 'cause here I come. Ba 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 ba. Never met a girl that makes me feel the way that you do. Oh, you're all.
The family's visit to the forest inspired a beautiful question. Mother, mother, am I a tree? You tell me to stand tall. You tell me to stay rooted. I think I am a tree. My child, of course you are. But what kind of tree will you be? The kind to hug or the kind to climb? Doesn't matter what you choose, so long as you choose to be a tree that's kind.
Make the forest part of your story at a park near you. Find one at discovertheforest.org.
Tired of internet that leaves you waiting and monitoring your usage with extra fees? Switch to EPlus Broadband from the Jackson Energy Authority for fiber optic internet with the fastest speeds to keep everyone connected. Enjoy being online as much as you want without worrying about extra fees or data usage limits. Perfect for when you need to download and upload large files, stream videos, or use your favorite video conferencing app. EPlus Broadband. Fastest internet, no data caps, no slowdowns, no worries.
That's my neighbor, Joe. Hey, Joe. Hey, John. Joe's about to make a very big mistake. Hey, Joe, you think it might be a good idea to call 811 to have your underground utilities marked before you start digging?
John, that's just for big projects.
Actually, it's for any digging project. Hey, congratulations, Joe. You found your electric line. Remember, safe digging always begins with a free call to 811. You want to borrow my phone, buddy?
Beth Ann Simpson is with us.
That's right.
She directs everything downtown.
She does. If you
And
need
we got a
anything
lot of things
downtown,
going.
you just come
Of course,
talk to her.
as we've talked about, we got a pageant that is underway this week. It's good for downtown.
It's great for downtown.
Wow, yeah, pretty
They're
exciting.
taking pictures by the murals and.
Okay.
And a lot has changed since
Yes.
since folks were here last year with
Yes,
downtown.
there's
So
new
there's lots of
businesses
stuff
open.
to see.
Yes, I'm glad that they spend their time
All
downtown.
right, so it's great. Well, we have the lavender event that's underway.
The lavender trail.
And see, I went by the turntable this morning to grab some coffee, and they had this lavender scone, and it was fantastic.
Yeah,
It
you only
is.
have 10 more days to get that.
Wow.
Okay, so when
it
you
ends June 30th.
when you come in on Fridays and you have that little white box,
Yes.
you could have those.
I could have those lavender scones. I could put it in order, couldn't
You
I?
could.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I think they would appreciate
There'd be a
that.
problem with that. I would have eaten about half of them before.
Well, there's 21 businesses on the Lavender Trail downtown, and they'll have a little yard sign outside their business. They're also all online, downtownjacksontn.com. You can get everything from a lavender pastry to ice cream.
Ice cream you said
at Peppermint Addie's is so
Lemonade,
good.
you said.
Lemonade. Then there's alcoholic drinks.
So there's a lavender beer at Hub City?
There is.
There's a lavender beer. Okay.
There is. And then there's even gifts. Grubbs has a whole selection of lavender products. Garner Blue has soaps and candles.
Okay.
And
lotion.
Yeah, lotion.
So 10 more days for this.
10
till
more
the end of
days.
this month.
Ends June 30th. So we encourage people to come on out and experience something on the Lavender Trail.
All right, so again, you go to
DowntownJacksonTN.com.
DowntownJacksonTN.com.
And we have a full list of who's participating. And then you'll also see if you go into one of those businesses, they also have little cards that has a QR code that you can get the whole map to there. So in the businesses, they have those as well.
All right. So this has worked then.
It has. I think people have been excited about it. It's increased some traffic for some of these businesses, and so we'll definitely survey those businesses and see if they want to do it again next year. We also learned that there's a lavender farm in. What county is Huntington in?
Carroll.
Carroll County.
Is it
That's
Spring?
Fuller's home
You
county.
can go tour a lavender farm and pick lavender. And so I want to give them a little shout out because that's really neat. And it's in West Tennessee. So I tell everybody to go check out
Fuller, did you start that? Are you responsible for that?
the lavender farm
No, I
in
cannot.
Carroll
What's her
County.
home county?
It
Yeah.
is.
Oh,
I
is
am
it?
from-
Okay.
yeah, from Carroll
Well,
County, from
support
Huntington.
another county in West Tennessee and go check out their lavender farm if
Because
you're
it's not
really into
something
lavender.
You find around
No,
here
it's
is a
not.
lavender
And
farm.
actually, Garner Blue is even selling some of her products. They make products on site,
Okay. Oh, wow.
like lotions and hand creams, and that she's carrying some of that to support her business.
Is it? Oh, I can't think of the name of it.
So it's downtownjacksontn.com?
Yes, that's where you can find the Lavender
DowntownJacksonTN.com.
Trail information.
Now,
yeah.
we're getting ready also for 731 Day.
We are. I think it's the best day in Jackson, 731 Day. It's a citywide celebration, so it's not just downtown, but we really hope a lot of downtown businesses will participate. Whether you're throwing an event, you're offering some deal, we want people to celebrate the people and the stories of Jackson. And our Jackson home puts that on, Courtney Searcy. And so she's gearing up for that event. We encourage people to go to 731day.com. If you want to
731day.com.
participate, like create an event or have some deal, you can fill out a form so that you get included. And then the other big event that happens, there's a big water balloon fight that
yes.
Town and Country puts on. And then Porch Fest that happens in Midtown will be that night, where they have concerts at different porches.
Different porches, yeah.
Yeah, so it's a fun day. It's usually hot, but it's a lot of fun.
It is usually hot.
Well, Beth Ann Simpson with downtown development, one thing that you do, inventory of downtown property and everything else,
Yeah.
our occupancy doing well?
It is. I get so excited because,
you-
I mean,
you
I
know
feel
things
like
are coming before the
I
rest
do,
of us.
and it's fun to see these vacancies turn into businesses. And we've got a couple that will be coming online in the next few months, and it's fun to make those announcements. So there's either vacancies because construction's happening and they're renovating to get them ready, or people are going in them. I mean, I feel like that's where I spend a lot of my time, is connecting potential businesses to property owners, and it's really fun to see that growth. And so we've got a couple that will be opening their doors soon, and that'll be fun to announce. So stay tuned.
Okay.
It's going to be exciting.
It's good to see you.
Good to see you. Thanks for having me.
All right, great. DowntownJacksonTN.com.
That's right. .com.
The Lavender Trail until the end of the month, and get ready for 731
You
Day.
only have
July.
10 days left.
All right, we'll go. It's
On the
good.
Lavender Trail.
Yeah.
And
We'll be
then-
back with more as we continue Six in the City.
I'm Mark Taylor. I'm the owner of Renew Biomedical Services based out of here in Jackson, Tennessee. We're a provider of biomedical services for medical professionals. At Renew Biomedical, our use of telecom is of utmost importance. We have to reach our customers in a timely fashion so we can diagnose and service their equipment needs. So EPlus Broadband allows Renew Biomedical to connect effectively with our customers in whichever way they choose, via email, phone, Skype, teleconferencing, in any way you can imagine.
For 9 years, the READ team has helped over 2,200 second graders read better through coaching and friendships. Students have increased their word recognition by as much as 300%. Reading on grade level opens the door for Google searches, driver's licenses, and career opportunities. Invest 1 hour a week to give our second graders every chance to read on grade level. Go to thereadteam.org to sign up. The READ Team, changing our community one word at a time, in partnership with JMCSS, Leaders Education Foundation, and United Way of West Tennessee. But you already knew that because you can read.
Say it and see it with voice control. Find your favorites faster across live, recorded, and streaming TV. Movies, shows, news, sports, music are just a voice command away. Show me action movies. Just for kids. Every result personalized based on viewing habits and time of day. Say it, watch it. It's that easy with the power of voice control.
Welcome back to Six in the City. Melinda Reed is with us, Lifeline Blood Services, and she's always talking about a need for blood.
That's right. She always
We're off
wants
the
your
critical.
blood.
We're off the critical list right now, but we still have less than half what we need, right?
Yes. O positive and O negative is what we are currently in desperate need of. So if that's your blood type, don't wait. Come on in to donate.
183 Sterling Farms Drive is the location. They're open 9 a.m. till 6 p.m. Monday through Saturday.
Monday through Saturday. No appointments ever necessary to donate whole blood. You just pop on in.
All right, so let's get that taken care of. Speaking of all that, we have the All-American Blood Drive coming up the 29th of this month, which is next week.
Yes,
We're almost
it's coming
wrapping
up
up
so
this month.
soon.
I know.
This summer's going by so fast.
It is.
Man,
It's wild.
you got
It's
your
wild.
Christmas decorations out there?
Right. I'll tell you who does. It's Hobby Lobby.
Okay, so they're there already.
Exactly.
Okay.
They always
All
make
right, so
you
what's
feel
going to
like,
happen on that day, on the 29th?
Yes, well, that's our All-American themed blood drive. So from 9 to 6, our donors are welcome to come in to donate. It's a fun atmosphere. We have food vouchers. Every donor will receive a coupon or a food voucher to redeem at the blacksmith. You have about
Blacksmiths.
6 months to redeem it.
Oh,
So
wow.
it's very generous of them to partner with us. And it's for free Forge burger and fries, so you can have a really
Whoa.
nice night out,
is
with a
nice.
yummy meal as a thank you. You also receive a donor T-shirt, a patriotic donor T-shirt, and get your name in the drawing for the car giveaway.
Joe Mayhem Ford giveaway.
Yes.
Now, is this
Which is a
just
Mustang
happening-
this year, right?
It is a Mustang this
Mustang,
year,
okay.
and it is good looking.
And the All-American Day is just happening at the Jackson Lifeline blood location, right?
Well, it's
Or-
happening at Dyersburg too.
It is happening at
So if
Dyersburg,
Dyersburg Center is closer to you, we welcome all donors in that area to come donate July 1st through the 3rd. Our center is closed on the 4th, and then we'll start it back up on the 5th. So 1st through 3rd and the 5th. And they also have a blacksmith restaurant in Dyersburg.
Oh, didn't realize
So there's
that.
a free Forge burger and fries
there.
and a Dole Whip coupon, because there's a Jordan's Grab and Go ice cream there locally in Dyersburg. So you can get a dessert after you eat your Forge burger and fries.
Yeah,
So-
and be entered into the
yeah,
drawing
it's
for
a
the car.
win-win. It's a win-win.
So tell us about the car.
It is beautiful. We have it outside of Lifeline here in Jackson. So if you need to see something before you truly believe it, come on by and see it. It has about 18,000 miles on it, so pretty much brand new, pristine interior. It's white. It's a 2020 Ford Mustang donated by Joe Mayhem Ford out of Paris, and this is our 5th year to have this partnership with our friends
Okay.
at Joe Mahan Ford.
Wow.
So we're so thankful, and we're so appreciative that they believe in our life-saving mission, and they help us keep our donors focused on donating in the summer, because it's easy for it to fall off your radar.
Right.
And we don't have high school blood drives in the summer, so that's a deficit for us on top of everyone's busy schedule in the summer.
Now,
So
what do we need to do to donate?
it's really easy. You need about 40 minutes is all you need. You can even register online to fill out your medical questionnaire. When you go to our website, lifelinebloodserve.org, click on the button Drive Check-In and fill out your medical questionnaire there. That'll save you about 10 to 15 minutes.
Okay.
Be well fed, be well hydrated, kind of steer away from the loaded teas and the caffeine, the coffee. Treat
Really?
yourself to the
No.
coffee afterwards. And it does. It truly does take about 40 minutes from start to finish, maybe even just 30 minutes if you do your medical questionnaire before you
Right.
go. The act of donating is much shorter than a lot of folks think.
Right.
It's on average 8 to 10 minutes. So if you're not crazy about needles like me, you don't have to look at it. You don't have to see it. And our team members just keep you at ease and comfortable. And that's just a wonderful feeling knowing that you're making a local impact and you're saving the lives.
Now, you had mentioned, Melinda spoke recently to the Old Hickory Rotary Club.
Yeah,
A special,
yeah.
In honor of Cherie Parker, there's a special drive, right?
I'm glad you brought that up. That's coming up in July. That is
Okay.
coming up the last Wednesday in July, which would be Cherie's birthday. We're having a themed blood drive in her honor, in memory of Cherie, and we're pulling out all the stops on all of her favorite things. And so it's going to have a beach theme because Cherie loved the beach. And that's going to be on Wednesday, the last Wednesday of the month in July. And we're partnering up with Tzatziki's here in town, which is
Okay. New
new.
restaurant,
Yeah.
All right.
So thank you for bringing that up,
Well,
Steve. That's a special thing. We're looking
It's
forward
always
to
good
that as well.
Next time she's back, we're also looking maybe at going into Paris, Tennessee, or Henry County.
Yes.
which
At
is
some
exciting.
point we'll have a location in Paris.
So a lot of things to talk about.
Yeah.
All right, we look forward to having you back.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming.
We're going to go back to the main stage, taking the video files.
That's right.
Bring
Here we
back
go.
the Jukes.
The Jukes.
So we're going to do a song now that came out in 1963. A group known as the Impressions did this originally, but that may not be the version that you may recall. It was done in 1993 by Huey Lewis and the News, and they often do this song live, and it's really a lot of fun to watch. We're going to do it for you now. It's called It's All Right.
They say it's alright. They say it's alright. Said it's alright. Have a good time, 'cause it's alright. Whoa, it's alright. Now we gonna move it slow. Turn the lights down low. Yeah, 'cause you've got soul. Everybody knows that it's alright. Whoa, it's alright. When you wake up early in the morning, feeling sad like so many of us do, well, hold a little soul and make life your goal. And surely something's gotta come to you, and you gotta say it's alright. They say it's alright. Yeah, 'cause you've got soul. Everybody knows that it's alright. Whoa, it's alright. Someday I'll find me a woman who will love me and treat me real nice. When my road has got me gone, my love she'll know from morning, noon until the night. And she's gotta say that it's alright. They say it's alright. Yeah, said it's alright. Have a good time, 'cause it's alright. Whoa, it's alright. Everybody clap your hands and give yourself a chance. Yeah, 'cause you've got soul. Everybody knows that it's alright. Whoa, it's alright. 'Cause you've got soul. Everybody knows that it's alright. Whoa, it's alright.
It stands out in the landscape. It's the newest and largest water tank in the JEA system. Located northeast of McKellar-Sipes Airport, it holds 2.5 million gallons of water. Construction costs just shy of $4 million. But it will supply water and the water pressure necessary to sustain fire hydrants in an expanding industrial and commercial area of Jackson. Meeting needs and building for the future, all a part of JEA today.
From time to time, life may throw us a curveball. Even with the best of efforts, maintaining the essentials like utilities can be difficult. With UtiliCare, you can make a donation to help provide utility assistance to families right here in Jackson. Your contribution makes a difference for those families struggling to pay utility bills. Go online to learn more or donate. jaxenergy.com/UtiliCare.
Well, we got a couple of ladies that have been in the news, or at least their organization have been in the news, and good to have them with us.
For good reason.
For a good reason.
For good reason.
And Haley, Beth Kaufman, Haley Wildridge with us, and they're with, I want to make sure I got this right, the Community Foundation of West Tennessee.
That is correct.
Which was the foundation, which was the West Tennessee Healthcare Foundation, but it's now the Community Foundation of West Tennessee. Been a lot, well, I say a lot of publicity. There's been a lot of discussion about this. The foundation is now separate from the hospital. The hospital has its own. So what's happening here? If you had a 30-second explanation for this?
30-second explanation. So we've been two separate organizations for a very long time. Foundation has been around for 38 years. So we're still the same organization. We still have the same mission to improve the health and well-being of West Tennessee. We're just going by a new name now. Okay. So we're the Community Foundation of West Tennessee. Shorter, the foundation, as we always have been. And we, have new email addresses, but all the key staff are still in place. Business is operating as normal, and we're still supporting the community just like we always have.
Right. It's in that light that we've got the gala coming up, and then, of course, accepting nominations now for the awards.
Yes. That is correct. Mark your calendars for the 32nd Annual Charity Gala on November 11th, 2023. We are accepting awards for our Jackson Awards until Friday, July 7th. Okay. So nomination forms are available online at thecharitygala.org. Okay. You can also visit our new website, cfwtn.org.
cfwtn.org.
Yes.
Okay.
We're hoping it gets shorter and easier.
Yeah.
That's better than having to type out the community fund.
Yes.
All right, so it is
CFWTN.
WTN.
So Community Foundation West and then TN.org.
.org, okay. And so the nomination forms, now what categories are we talking about?
So we have 6 different categories for the awards: arts, education, healthcare, leadership, volunteer service, and youth. And so we just want to honor individuals in our community who are leaders in those areas. As you can see, we've honored a bunch of people throughout our years of doing these awards. Since 2006, we've given awards to 89 individuals. And so we're really looking for key people behind the scenes who are doing the work, whose names we might not know. So we encourage people to nominate anybody you know who's leading in those community areas.
And anybody can be nominated, right? Is there any criteria as far as nomination goes?
Just that they reside in Madison County.
Reside in Madison County.
That's the only criteria.
Okay.
Yes, and it's an exciting experience for an award recipient. We actually honor them at the Patrons Party on Friday night, November 10th, and then they also get recognized at the event on Saturday. So it's a really cool experience, and we really want to make them feel appreciated for the work that they do in the community.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
So those categories, so we have until the end of July then to nominate.
July 7th.
July 7th,
Oh,
July
yes.
7th, not the end of.
So
coming up.
Oh, it's 731 day, yeah.
She's like, don't you be extending my
July 7th.
Yes.
And then the gala's coming up November 9th. Now, are gala tickets on sale?
They're always on sale.
Absolutely. That's never going to turn your money down. I mean,
right. I mean, first rule of
Call Beth at
fundraising,
home,
you don't turn
midnight,
down
doesn't
money.
matter. Yeah, right.
Yes, for sponsorships and tables, you can reach out to me at Haley@cfwtn.org or go online, thecharitygala.org. So all the information is available online.
Okay.
All right.
Well, this is exciting.
It is exciting. Last year was the first year back from
Yeah, took that little COVID break,
Yeah.
and last year we came back with a bang and had a great event, and so we are looking forward to
Have you got the
doing that.
entertainment and everything lined up already, or is that still being put together?
Some of that's still in the works. Some of it's getting a little more solid. You know how that goes.
Oh, yeah,
It's always
yeah.
kind of fluid, but we'll have it ready to go. There'll be some announcements coming out later this summer.
It's like, it's a little too early.
Well, I know you want to peak at the right time, right?
Right. I
So
mean,
coming in
you gotta plan out your announcements.
Okay. But get those nominees in. And once again, those categories are
The
Arts, education, healthcare, leadership, volunteer service, and youth.
okay. And get that application at cfwth.org.
WTN.
WTN.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I was doing it at WTH. So, right, so,
Yeah,
It takes a while to retrain your brain.
CFWTN's WTN,
really
not
does.
WTN.org. All right. Well, good luck with all
Yes,
this.
thank
Good
you.
stuff. Hope it's a good step for the hospital and everybody else. And
Yes,
so,
most definitely.
you know.
Yes,
I think
we're
it will.
excited. for
Yeah,
this
we've got
new
one
opportunity.
Well, and the hospital said in its release about all this that the foundation had become a much broader based thing. It was involved in many different causes. here.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Just if you take a look at your guests today, for example,
Yeah.
we have either had those funds, so we have the Miss Volunteer America Scholarship Funds, many of those state scholarship funds. We used to hold funds for Casey Jones Village and some of their nonprofit endeavors. We've given money to JDDC through a community impact grant,
wow.
as well as providing a fridge for blood for the Lifeline Blood Center. So
Well, some of those community
involved
grants
in
were just
everybody.
everything.
some of the community grants were just announced. So we'll be checking that as well. At
Yes,
that
yes,
site.
we're
We are
awarding them
awarding them
Thursday.
Thursday,
Thursday
June
this week.
22nd.
Okay, all right,
All
great.
right, Thursday.
It's good to see you both.
It is.
You
good.
too.
Appreciate it
Thank you
very
for
much.
having us.
We're going to be back with more, including the Jukes, as we
That's right.
continue Six in the City.
Hey, have you heard about 4 Minute City? Do you know what it is?
Our city has over 100 sudden cardiac arrests every year.
That's why the 4 Minute City program was created.
By placing easy-to-use defibrillators in homes and businesses throughout Jackson, we can save lives.
This is not some hypothetical. This is real.
But it's up to us. Want to do something good?
Come on, Jackson, get involved.
You just might save my life.
And I might save yours.
For the most reliable drinking water supply at the highest quality, reach for the tap. Our tap water is safe and continues to exceed all government requirements. For more information about our drinking water, visit www.jaxenergy.com/JEACCR.
Move over. It's the law. When approaching work vehicles or crews, move over to create a safety zone. It protects utility workers, law enforcement, firefighters, and emergency personnel. It's not an option. Slow down. It could save a life. Stay safe. Move over.
Honey, what I think you need is a socket wrench.
I played JV basketball.
I'm sorry. I don't think it looks right.
This is good, and it's all good, baby.
Is it really all good?
If you love me enough to routinely test your handyman skills, not to mention the strength of your marriage, then of course you'll visit nhtsa.gov/the-right-seat to make sure I'm in the right car seat.
I'm gonna call my dad.
Welcome back to Six in the City. Thanks to all of our guests for being with us.
That's right.
A real pleasure to talk to Allison DeMarcus. And that pageant is going to be carried this week live at EPlus TV6, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, starting, I guess,
Saturday's
at
the crowning.
7. It starts at 7, 8, 7
7
o'clock.
p.m.
Right here. And so, the finals coming up Saturday night. The Miss Volunteer America
I know you
is
have
going to be
to
crowned right here.
Miss Volunteer America.
Yeah. And we got the Miss Tennessee Volunteer pageant coming up next month.
That's right.
City of Jackson is coming up Saturday the 24th. Their bulk drop-off day is going to be from 8 until noon that day at Muse Park. Bring couches and stuff like that. They ask you not to bring like refrigerated appliances.
Okay.
And not no refrigerator, whatever have Freon or something in them, but to get rid of the bulk stuff.
The
The
bulk
couches
stuff.
and big items, tires, that kind of stuff around your house.
I got
You'll
you.
be hearing more about that. But that's the 5th Community Cleanup Day. That's going to be at Muse Park, and that is coming up on the 24th from 8 a.m. until noon. County Commission met this morning. We carried that live here at EPlus TV6, finalized their budget. Well, they sent the budget back to the Department of Education. The Board of Education has a special session coming up Thursday morning, and they'll pick that up then. And so we'll see where that goes between now and the 30th. And the final County Commission meeting for this month will be the 30th of June, scheduled to be, and they'll try to get the budget wrapped up at that time. So it's kind of been a back and forth.
Yeah,
we'll see
it
where that
has.
goes this week. But you
Maybe.
can follow all that at EPlus TV6.
That's right.
All right.
We got Rockabilly's baseball this week, Thursday,
All the way through
Saturday,
Thursday.
Sunday, Monday.
Yeah.
Go to rockabillysbaseball.com and find out more. There's Summer Smash baseball going on at the Sportsplex. We've got Rhythm on the Rails that's happening at Discovery Park of America. There's a barbecue festival, the second annual barbecue festival at the Farmers Market from 4 to 10.
When
so
does that
should
come
be,
in?
I think it's this weekend on Saturday.
We got lots of stuff going on.
Lots of stuff going on.
Exciting place to be, Jackson, Tennessee.
That's
We're proud to be here. And once again, we welcome this Miss Volunteer America pageant. Glad to have all these young ladies in our city. All right, good Lord willing, we'll see you next week. We're going to close this out with the Jukes. We'll see you next time.
Next time.
Right here.
1992, Steve Martin did a film, you probably don't remember it, called Leap of Faith, about a traveling evangelist. And in that movie, in the background of one of the scenes, this song comes on. And I remember sitting in the theater thinking, gosh, that would make a great a cappella song, and that was a long time ago. And we've decided to do just that. We've turned it into that. You've probably never heard it before, but I think you're really going to like it. Jennifer's going to sing the lead, and it's about somebody who has been very important in your life, who's been a positive influence in your life. So as you listen to the lyric of this song, try to remember somebody who's very, very special to you, and I think it'll remind you of that person. We're going to do it for you now. It's called Change in My Life.
1, 2, 3.
Standing cold and scared on top of Blue Hill, there came one moment where I lost my will. I prayed for mercy, please Lord take me away, and give me sunshine where I only see gray. The past had a hold on me that can't be denied, and the changes didn't come easily. I've been lonely, I've been cheated, I've been misunderstood, I've been washed up, I've been put down and told I'm no good. But with you I belong, 'cause you help me be strong. There's a change in my life since you came along. Whoa, 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 yeah. Now I don't mind working so hard every day, no. And I don't pay no mind to what people say. After all the pain I've been through, Lord knows I'd give up everything just to love only you. All my life I felt I had been in shame, yeah. But now I found you, and with you I remain. Oh yeah, I've been lonely, I've been cheated, I've been misunderstood, I've been washed up, I've been put down and told I'm no good. But with you I belong, 'cause you help me be strong. There's a change in my life since you came along. Whoa, 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 yeah. Now a man gets crazy when his life is all wrong, and a heart gets weary when it doesn't belong. When the road gets rocky, Lord, you've got to keep on. Let the new light come shining on through. Oh yeah, I've been lonely, I've been cheated, I've been misunderstood, I've been washed up, I've been put down and told I'm no good. But with you I belong, 'cause you help me be strong. Yeah, there's a change in my life since you came along. I've been lonely, I've been cheated, I've been misunderstood, I've been washed up, I've been put down and told I'm no good. But with you I belong, 'cause you help me be strong. Yeah, there's a change in my life since you came along. I've been lonely, I've been cheated, I've been misunderstood, I've been washed up, I've been put down